This message is for Letitia James, Kathy Hochul, Brandon Johnson, Governor J.B. Pritzker, Newsom, Karen Bass, Kathy Hochul, Fannie Willis, Hakeem Jeffries, Chuck Schumer, and other members of the Democratic Party terrorist group. They are no longer considered Democratic Party. They are now considered a terrorist group. And the obstruction of justice is what they're doing to block the American taxpayers' money again by using an inside intel job of a chain connection of RICO charges performed on television with MSNBC criminal empire to place these criminals on platforms to spew off information. Letitia James is guilty as hell, just like Donald Trump has said. When she came after Donald J. Trump, she encrypted all of the taxpayers' dollars inside of her corruption of commercial fraud, managed long-term care fraud, FI fraud, banking fraud, and a connection of her regime of other Democrats. Kathy Hochul is a co-conspirator. All of these members that are in what they used to call a Democratic Party is now called a criminal regime of Antifa. They have funded Antifa. They stand with criminals in our judiciary, in our court systems, in our Congresses and House of Representatives and Senate. They represent nothing but bureaucracy and pain and suffering from the American taxpayer. They are criminals and they must be court-martialed to a military courts. These members must be charged on a military level where our offices of Donald J. Trump can execute the military of his power of his office. Democrats are committing crimes inside of judges are blocking President Trump's executive offices. These are criminal acts done by judges inside of their offices in their chambers of behind the scenes setups and continue on to criminalize the American folks. We are in a dangerous situation right now when it comes to our lives having to be controlled by members in Congress and members inside of Senates, members that are weaponizing our systems to cause the American people to suffer, to be falsely accused inside of the lies that they are spewing off on MSNBC, CNN panels are sitting around trying to entice and agitate an insurrection by using the media and electronics in a cyber attack. They are the enemy within, and we call a military order from the executive office of the highest ranking military of Pete Hegseth and all generals in every jurisdiction of this country to enforce military law, to bring inside of these governors, bring them to the justice of the military. Donald J. Trump, this office, has done a wonderful job to straighten out this country with tariffs, and they are blocking it. Everything that Donald Trump has done in his office has been obstructed by a criminal empire of Antifa members of Congress. Hakeem Jeffries is inciting war inside of our Office of Administration, inside of his telling lies to the American people. The reason why Hakeem Jeffries has not signed over the bill is because they want members of the Donald Trump administration to sign off on illegal criminals to remain in our country, to remain on our health care and leeches on our taxpayer dollars, and then to suffer the American people when they decide to vote that we do not want illegal immigrants in our country. We stand with Donald J. Trump's administration. We stand with all of the jurisdictions of the ICE agents and Border Patrol and our U.S. National Guard and our active duty military Marines of all. We call that Donald J. Trump will enact the military courts and bring Governor Pritzker to justice. He say, "Come and get me," and Donald Trump needs to go get him with the military courts. Bring Governor Pritzker to the military courts. Bring Brandon Johnson to military court. Bring all members that are refusing to sign the bill inside of obstruction of justice, or if they refuse to sign the bill, they should be fired and removed immediately from the offices of any type of government building. Shut down the state of New York. Shut it down. No one that's working in official capacity that's receiving funds in their pockets to be making them rich and continue to rob the American taxpayer by blocking their jobs and blocking their rightful heritage of our country of being American citizen. We call for the arrest of all Democratic judges that have sat on the bench and interfered with the offices of Donald J. Trump executive orders. We call them all out. Newsom, you are a criminal. You are sitting on platforms spewing up insurrectionist orders for your state and your members in your country, in your state. The state of California jurisdiction is out of control because of what you have led this country inside of your state jurisdiction. New York State, New York City, Letitia James is a criminal being charged. She must be immediately been removed from her duties, as she has an inquiry on her name and a charge of felony frauds and other charges of a RICO to follow. We are the American people, and we stand with Donald J. Trump 10 toes down. Bring the military court martial to all these governors that is inciting war against our police officers of ICE, inciting this insurrection of division and war inside of our country. We do not tolerate any type of member that is sitting in a government position and blocking the American people's rights to vote. We will not tolerate it. Shut it all down, including the governors. Shut it down. Shut the taxpayers and finance offices down. Shut them all down. You shut the feds down, shut them down too. They should not be able to eat nor drive just like we are. They should not be able to collect any type of income just like we can. Call the military, Donald J. Trump, and when he called this military, every American is going to be under martial law. And when martial law kicks in, you don't want to be inside of that act that the Donald J. Trump administration can definitely enact when you got governors that is inside of our courthouses and inside of these offices and panels and setting up the American people to suffer because of foreign invasions of what they have brought to this country to cause what you see today, wreak havoc and mayhem, killing and murder in our country. Donald Trump, enact the martial law and let them know that you are not playing, and bring every governor to the military court. Let them be tried in front of the military and let them know that the dangers that they are inciting has caused a great hardship to the American taxpayer inside of deliberate criminal attacks done by government officials in a blue sanctuary state. Goodbye. We are done with the Democratic Party because you have turned yourself over to a criminal empire or a criminal enterprise with connection of other affiliates that is doing the works of crimes. We have caught all of you. Destabilize it, dismantle it, and get rid of these folks out of our office forever. I rest.